Well, we are at the midpoint of this season, 5 games gone, and things looking rather concerning for the coach here and the players. Relegation a possibility.
Well, it does have that look about it, Martin, but I've seen these things turn around before. I think the players, though, have got to show a lot of character to do that.
Fasten your seatbelts, this should be fantastic.
Well, it was an early foul, and I think it's right for the referee to say, yeah, well, that's a free kick, and, you know, you can't do that. It's Kovacevic with possession here. Domici. Roux. Zaccardo. Well, this attack, shots on here. He's blocked that well. Now Drogba. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. The shot's on. Good block. He's coming forward with some danger. Loxy. It was good play until they got that challenge in. Trying to get it wide, and it was a good idea, but he couldn't find his supporting player. Roux. Typified the competitive nature of this game, that tackle. It's only a throw-in. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Saw the goal and went for it. Well, that sipped on past the keeper, but just past the post. This could be it. He's got his shot off now. But he's caught offside. And you see what he's trying to do. It's all about the timing of the run. Another turnover in play here with that interception. Could be dangerous. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. Challenges for the ball. Oh, it could be on. Undoya. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. They've coped with it well defensively. Nowak. It's Cohen. Volks. Eitinga. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Got the tackle in. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, he's angry with the assistant. But I must say, these officials are very good indeed, and I think they probably got that offside call right as well.
Yeah, I think when he looks back at the replays tonight, he'll accept that he did go just a little bit early, not by much, but he was off.
They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack.
Good interception. There's good progress with this attack.
Well, if you look at the coaching, man,
to take the lead. Oh, well saved. It is a corner, and they're going to have to defend it. The attack has fizzled out here. Goal kick. There's some potential in this move. Kovacevic. And the goalkeeper got a touch to that. Fine save. Corner given. And he bangs it away. Into the attacking third. Well, it is a free kick. And they're excited by this. It's a real chance to at least work the goalkeeper. Defender to it first. And it will be their throw. They've coped with it well defensively. Volts. Didn't want the referee. Possibly a booking this. He's booked. Doesn't get many yellow cards, but this one will just keep him focused. No more indiscretions, because he is their main goal scorer.
Yeah, he is the danger man, isn't he? Maybe the opposition will try and wind him up, try and get him to earn another yellow card and get sent off.
They could have got through there, but the defender was absolutely on top of his game. They'll need to try and get the ball back now. Schultz. It's Cohen. Well, it's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. This with a chance to go into the lead now. Attacking now. And this is a good opportunity to put the ball in. Well, he's got it. And that's a foul, and they'll get a free kick for that. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. Gets his foot in there. Roux. Here's Drogba. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Looking to play his teammate through. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Too early, offside. On the attack here. Into Kovacevic. Good strong tackle. Loxey. Here comes the cross. Drogba! He's reached up and turned it over. Well, that's gone behind for a corner. Oh, we're start of the second half for you. Volts. It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Eitinga. Volts. It's a good place to win the ball here. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. And the pass not completed, really. Good defending. Volts. He made that look like a poor pass with a very good interception. Well, they're in a good position here. Torres. Into Kovacevic.
Oh, his teammates will thank him for that.
Loxey, and in goes the cross. It's a good headed clearance. Attacking well here. Now they've got the ball, let's see what they can do with it. Rue. Rushing it here, moving from one side to the other. And now the shot! Oh, the bar's still shaking.
Oh, he's a good goalkeeper, this lad, and he showed it there with a fine reflex save to keep it 0-0.
Won it back with an interception. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Cohen. It's Kovacevic with the possession here. Here the challenge is a good one. Just a heavy touch, the opposition can take the ball away. Loxey. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it.
Defender to it first. That's cleared out of play, it'll be a corner.
Got to be. Goal here could be absolutely crucial. It would put them in front, of course. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. On to the attack now.
It could have got through there, but the defender was absolutely on top of his game.
This could be a chance.
He's got his shot off now. He has scored.
Well, a certain amount of relief, I think, from the players as well as the fans. A lot of times they've come close. It looked like it was going to be one of those days. But now they lead, eventually 1-0.
First goal of the game in this second half.
Cohen. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now.
Tackle goes in.
Loxey.
Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress.
And now he's looking for some support. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening.
It's a terrific effort by the home side here. But he's caught offside.
And you see what he's trying to do. It's all about the timing of the run.
We've got 10 minutes left on the clock.
Oh, he's looking quite tired out there on the ball.
He's better usually at crossing than that. It was a defender who got there first quite easily, actually.
Torres.
Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here.
Nice.
Could be a yellow card here for that foul. Referee has shown the player a yellow card.
Yeah, that player's just got to be careful now.
And it's a headed effort at goal.
Oh, they've got their equaliser. That's the very least they deserve from this game. Time ticking away from them. But they've found a way. They've dominated the play. They've had so much of the ball. But the opposition have been defending gallantly, but that resistance has finally been broken. They'll need to try and get the ball back now. Here's a chance to attack. Very good passes.
This team are passing the ball beautifully. The shot's off! It's in! Oh, could that be the decisive moment here? Very little time left. It's a wonderful time to score. They're absolutely delighted. It gets better and better for the team that wasn't fancied at all today. They're in Wonderland.
Well, aren't they? Just look at the faces. They weren't expecting this coming into it, but so close to a famous victory now.
Off we go again, 2-1.
Attacking well here. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here, and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Well, they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Gets his foot in there. And the added time will amount to 3 minutes at least.
3 minutes.
And it will go into the middle now. Defending strongly there and making sure the cross didn't get into the danger area. I wonder whether the goalkeeper can get his head to this corner.
The equaliser here.
It seemed a significant shot, but it wasn't in the end a scoring shot.
Well, I think that might cost his team. Having missed that one, I don't think they're going to get back into this now.
Loxley. Good forward play from them. Gone for the through pass.
Defender to it first.
So it's over, and we have a definite result, 2-1. This is a headline result for the underdogs, a genuine surprise, not to say sensation.
I think so. No doubt the favourites didn't play well, but the underdog team, well, they came out the traps breathing fire.
Referee starts the match, and the kick-off. There's good progress with this attack. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. Played back, and the referee blows his whistle. The flag was up for offside. Raimondi. Could be dangerous. Tackle goes in. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, there's just a risk that they might get caught out.
There goes the cross. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. He's coming forward with some danger. Here comes the cross.
That was a good crossing position, but not a good cross. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. Looking to play his teammate through.
And in goes the cross. And he's up for the header. Well, he put it away brilliantly. That kind of chance has come to him so early in the game. I have to say, he reacted perfectly. Really sharp right from the off. And they've taken the lead here.
That has opened the scoring, 1-0 here. Here's a chance to attack.
And it's gone out for a throw. Crosses in. Loxley trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. And now the shot! Goalkeeper hangs on. It will be their throw.
That throw has literally tossed possession away.
Attacking well here. And here's the cross. Played into the middle.
They've coped with it well defensively. It goes out wide again.
Saw it coming, cut it out, good work. Good through pass.
That's great defending there, stopping that attack.
Roux. On the attack here. Paredes. Midfield, they've got it back via an interception.
Well, it will be a throw. It's gone out off that player there. Into the attacking third. Play on, says the referee. The referee has blown and he's given the free kick.
Shots on here. That had equaliser written all over it.
Well, when you see him this season, he's finished harder chances than that. I don't think he can believe it.
Supported there as he can head it on to someone who's waiting to receive it. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they've still got the ball. And in goes the cross.
And shoots!
Players going forward, sensing from this corner the chance to equalise.
And in comes the header, diving to keep out the header.
Well, you'd fancy the lad to score. from that distance, but the keeper still had a lot to do, and he did it really well.
He's got his shot off now. He's blocked the shot well. Defender to it first.
Well, it will be a throw-in.
Balic. It's looking good, this move. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Gonna try it! Oh, great work by the keeper. Straightforward stop. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Comes in with a tackle. That looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Letalek.
Well, I don't know who the lad saw there, passing the ball. Somebody in the crowd, maybe.
And now the goalkeeper can maybe think about starting an attack. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Well, he's thrown possession away.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum
In
of
quickly.
5 minutes for each team.
Ways to try and hit it now. Very good stop here. That will be a corner. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Shot on! That's going to run on through to the goalkeeper. Well, the ref... And here at Old Trafford, the second half is underway. Loxley. It goes out wide again.
Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, it's just a risk that they might get caught out.
Goal kick to come. Top-class save and top-class camera work here.
Yeah, it was. I'm sure the striker thought he'd scored there.
It's going well for the home players and their supporters. The away players finding it hard in the match, and the fans now getting very frustrated. Let's see what the ref's going to do. There's some potential in this move. And shoots! Oh, what a fine goal! They lead by 2 now. They'll feel a little bit more comfortable in their value for this advantage at the moment.
Oh, what a strike! How far out was he to find the right-hand corner? That defies belief.
Restarting at 2-0. Here's Drogba.
Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Just a heavy touch, the opposition could take the ball away.
And now the shot! Taking the chance with the shot there.
Yeah, thought he might have done better there. Had a bit of time and space, good position. He does read the game well, this lad.
Well, they're in a good position here. It didn't cause too much confusion, that cross in the end. Through pass.
Letting the shot go! The shot's on!
He's kept it out. And it's been an hour of very good football here. We've still got 30 more minutes to go, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy that as well. And that will be a goal kick. We want to see that goal again, don't we? Play on, says the referee. And it will be a free kick here.
His teammates will thank him for that.
He's coming forward with some danger. Came in with a challenge. Valic. Nice bit of interplay between these two.
Here's a chance!
He scores spectacularly.
I think the manager loves that kind of goal because it was a real team effort, the way they moved the ball about, and once it came to the finish, it was an unerring effort.
It is an occupational hazard for goalkeepers. When you have a bad day, this is what happens.
Yeah, quite right, and he's going to get absolutely hammered in the press tomorrow. You can see that coming.
Rue. Could be dangerous. Well defended.
Shot on!
Saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch.
He probably gets to the point where...
And here's the shot. Well, it's one step in the right direction with this goal. And they have reduced the lead.
Goalkeeper almost got there, but it wasn't a strong enough touch.
Yeah, he's annoyed with himself, isn't he? Having got a touch on it, feels he should have done better.
Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline.
Excellent interception. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot, maybe. Comes in strongly.
Rivera. Montoya.
Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. Letalek. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when... Here's the chance! And there it is, the goal!
Heart in mouth there, he might have thought that was going to hit the bar, but no, he's just crept under. Unstoppable.
Well, this could be a real turnaround here. They've given themselves a chance of at least catching up.
Yeah, this goal, you know, I think it's changed the body language, the attitude of the whole team here, and I'm expecting a real comeback.
Well, they're in a good position here. Well, they're building steadily here, working away.
Oh, chance! It's in! Fine moment for them. They've got a firmer grip on the game now. They're 2 ahead.
Surprising that this keeper has been so timid, really.
Yeah, I think he's better than this, without question. We've seen him have some excellent games this year.
Plenty of goals for the fans here. 4-2. Off we go again. he could be in. Well, the flag's up. He's frustrated because he is caught offside. Maybe he made his run a bit too soon. Found his teammate well.
Drogba! Got it beyond the keeper, but just beyond the post.
Here's a chance to attack. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. They've got the ball back. The interceptor got it for them. Well, that looked dangerous until he made the interception. And Podolski. Good forward play from them. There's going to be a throw-in after that tackle.
Well, this is certainly going to be within their range now that the free kick has been given.
He's going to strike it. Goal. Well, that was an opportunity for them. And the goalkeeper could have had a much more difficult task. Into the attacking third. Gets his foot in there. Taken quickly. Looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. The referee's given the free kick. Moving forward with some danger to...
Well, he's caught offside, and you see what he's trying to do. It's all about the timing of the run.
Letalek. Good through pass. Successful tackle. Undoya. Well, that's... It has been a worrying campaign. With 7 games gone, they were hoping for promotion really at the start of the season. Now they've got to hope that they can avoid relegation.
Yeah, there's a worrying look about them in the body language, the way that they've gone about the business so far. They desperately need to reverse that now.
Spotted that well and intercepted. Maresca.
He's given the free kick. It's in a really threatening position too.
Free kick taken.
He scored! Fantastic start. Really quick off the blocks here. And they've given themselves a terrific boost for what lies ahead.
That's a terrific goal.
Well, you don't do that unless you practice constantly on the training ground.
That's his party piece. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. There's some potential in this move. Comes in with a tackle.
Well, how long did that lead last, Martin? Not long at all, and the manager down there is absolutely furious.
And that was that team at their very best, Alan.
Well, he could hardly miss that. From the right wing, that was a perfect delivery.
And they got their reward for it.
Well, it was a striker's instinct there, because there wasn't a lot of room in that box.
He's coming forward with some danger. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here, and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Now they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Kalaya. Good challenge here. Oh, he's through. Drogba! That wasn't a good tackle, but they've still got the ball, and the referee lets the game go on. And he could get away here. Benzema! And he's put it away. Well, he's doubled up here with his second goal, and he took it in excellent style, just like the first one. And we restart the game 2-1. Rue. Onto the attack now. Gone for the through pass. Well, that certainly hasn't gone according to plan. Defender to it first. The shot's on! Oh, fantastic goal!
Oh, that was schoolboy stuff. Having just scored, they concede at the other end. Lack of concentration, and it's swerving away all the time from the keeper's grasp. No chance for him.
So it's 2-2 now. Good defending. Maresca. A return ball. The pass not completed, really. Now Messi. Could be dangerous. And in he goes with the tackle. And the cross is in. The ball now with Rochdale. Well, they're in a good position here. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Still got the ball, still progressing. That's what defenders hate, players running at them with the ball like this, but there's only so much he can do. Good forward play from them.
He's got his shot off now.
Well, they've got a corner out of that, a bit lucky, it was deflected. Here comes the cross. Defender blocks the cross. Loxley trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Benzema. He's got it back again from his teammate. And now Messi. Short passes. Shots on here.
Taking the chance with the shot there.
Yeah, thought he might have done better there. Had a bit of time and space. Good position.
Into the attacking third.
And shoots!
And a corner given by the referee. Well, here comes the support. And he goes for goal with his head. Good work by the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper positively off his line makes the ball his. Rue. Promising build-up until that challenge. And the cross comes in now. Good challenge. Maresca. Oh, he's kept it out. He can't keep it on the pitch, it's gone out for a throw.
Now Messi. He's coming forward with some danger. Benzema! Goal! It's his third goal. It's a hat-trick today. He's really been on form. Well, no wonder he's wheeling away in a super celebration. To get a hat-trick is a fantastic experience, and he's just done that.
Well, having scored two, he was just so full of confidence, and he never looked like missing that chance.
It goes out wide again. Routine for the keeper. That's the brilliance of the back heel. It looks great when it works. It worked then. Here's a chance to attack. In comes the challenge. That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance. Loxy. Fourth official has he's caught offside. You see what he's trying to do. It's all about the timing of the run. On the attack here. Calaya.
Oh, he showed great anticipation there.
Loxy. Crisp defending there. Well, that's half. It's the start now of the second half. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. He's got his tackle in, and the ball's gone out now. Aru. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Calaya. It was a foul, and the referee's seen the situation that he can play on. Good work from him. Here the challenge is a good one. And in goes the cross. Oh, it could be dangerous. Undoya. There's good progress with this attack. Blocked well by the defender. We'll see what sort of system they use to defend the corner. I don't think the corner was supposed to go there because it went straight to the opposition. Saw the pass coming and got there first. Trying to find an opening, not panicking, and he's got his block in and the cross doesn't get into the middle. Oh, he's really overcooked that. It's gone all the way out for a throw on the other side. That's a great interception. And that'll be a throw. Maresca. The shot's on!
And the referee spotted that deflection. He's pointed for the corner. Safety first there. Well, they're looking for the equaliser, obviously, and the corner could provide it. Well, we're two-thirds of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. And now Messi. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Could be dangerous. Another turnover in play here with that interception. And then he went, just diverted it away. Benzema. Into the attacking third. There's the ball in. That's not a good cross at all, and easy to defend. It's with all stars. Well, they've been thwarted here. They'll get a free kick for that. Look again, Alan, at this, the slide tackle that went wrong.
Well, he's gone to ground, and whenever that happens, you're going to get penalised. Poor challenge.
Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. Good forward play from them. That was a foul. The referee's allowed the game to go on. He's entitled to do that.
He does read the game well, this lad.
20 minutes of the 90 still to play. Lovely one-touch football. To get the equaliser, he's hit the frame of the goal. On the attack here. Great chance. Oh, charged down. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Crisp defending there. Decision is a throw. It was a fair tackle. I know, Alan, this is one of your favourite referees, and he's done well here, hasn't he? He's come back and done the booking, having let the play go on earlier.
Yeah, exactly. You've got to give the advantage to the...
Drogba! So close to getting level. Good interception. Coming up now, a corner. And that's what we've had so far in terms of corners. And in goes the cross. And it's a headed effort at goal. He's just put it off target, just wide of that post.
Well, his teammates were convinced he was going to score there, I think.
Spotted that well and intercepted. It is coming to the business end of this match, isn't it? And they're still looking for that elusive goal.
Yeah, the crowd trying to gee up their players, trying to get behind them, trying to produce a bit better than we've seen so far.
What about that chance a few minutes ago? We can see it again now. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Strong, fair challenge, balls out for a throw, though. That's a wasted throw. He's given it straight to the opposition. Look at that. As we come to the end, it's a free kick here. Yellow card, Alan.
Yeah, quite right.
Loxley. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. A succession of corners here. We've seen the board there, 5 minutes of added time.
Well, that should give these players some encouragement because they've been playing pretty well and they just need to take the chances now.
The crosses need to be better. Promising build-up. He has been booked, remember, another foul. Uh-oh, he's in trouble. Looking earlier, you'll remember, second yellow, he's got to go.
Well, when you think back to the first, there were two honest challenges. I think challenges he had to make, so no real blame attached.
There goes the cross. And the referee has blown it. Well, after relegation, it's always an indication of the psychological state of a team when they play their first game in the new division. Will they be up for it? We'll see, eh?
Well, that's right, because it's a different level of football, and quite often it's about attitude. They've got to regroup and go again.
Harold Fimler, the match referee in charge. A lot of talk about this match. Great build-up. Let's hope we get a great game. It's now just starting. Giving the opposition a problem with their interpassing. And Drogba's on the ball. Hudson. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Loxley. Definitely a throw in there. They're on the move now. Undoya. Well, they've been thwarted here. One or two tackles early on. He's given the free kick here. He's going to get his message across the ref. Could be dangerous. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. We'll go back to the goalkeeper here. Can't blame him for that. Roux typified the competitive nature of this game, that tackle. It's only a throw-in. Well, we can catch up with the details of that injury from our man Jeff Shreves. Jeff.
From down here, it looked as though he landed actually on top of his elbow. That's why he's in so much discomfort, and that's why, of course, the bench are so concerned.
It's a quick break. Defender to it first. Young. And here's Crouch. Challenges for the ball. Undoya. Here's Robinson. Good defending. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. They've got the ball back by that interception.
The shot's on!
It's offside. Sheehan.
Well played.
And the referee says free kick. And here's Crouch. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. In comes the challenge. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. And now they've got to try and regain possession. Well, it's a poor cross, not well hit at all. Dealt with by the defending side. Attacking now. Sheehan. Torres. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Little headed pass then, and a shrewd one. And here comes the counter-attack.
Now the shot! And a score now!
And this is top-class football by a top-class team, and they've got a goal to remember.
Well, as good as the move was, the finish was absolutely exquisite. Brilliant.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Loxy. Manfredini. Great passage of passing play there. Hudson. Warnock. Saw the pass coming and got there first. Loxy. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. There goes the cross.
And shoots!
And they've got this equaliser. It was a move to make your mouth water. Great goal.
The defenders seemed to lose the concentration almost. They saw it coming from a long way out. Well, this was all about anticipation in the box and getting his foot there first.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Hudson. Here's the chance. And that clearly is a goal kick. Here's a chance to attack.
He's got his shot off now.
Roux. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. Dossena. There's good progress with this attack. It's a very good interception. It's a neat putt.
Saw the goal and went for it.
Referee's given a corner. Robinson. And the added time will amount to 3 minutes at least. A timely challenge. Hudson. Undoya. Excellent interception. There's some potential in this move. And the keeper can collect this one. Well, everything... Here in the Bernabeu, we're underway in the second half. Just working away to try and find an opening. Came in with a challenge. Here's Robinson. Sheehan. Into the attacking third. Good, a wet, not a nice challenge. Will the ref do? These days, going off your feet like that is running the risk of the referee taking serious action.
Well, he's dived in. It's a reckless one.
Well, they know their football here, Alan, don't they? And they're not happy. They suspect a bit of gamesmanship.
Yeah, and I think they're right to suspect that, because the away team here really are trying to tick down the clock and get something out of this match.
Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play.
The shot's on!
He got back somehow to clear it off the line.
He'll get a pat on the back from his manager after that, that's for certain.
Poor throw, straight to the opposition. Attacking now. That's a good spot by the defender. Well, good through ball. And here's the shot. Good work by the goalkeeper. Manfredini. Well, he's appealing. He was onside, but no way.
No, I think it's time just to get back in position. Forget about that one.
Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Warnock. Oh, it could be on.
He is a saviour there.
Well, we're 2/3 of the way. And the referee says, free kick. On the attack here, and they're stopped in their tracks by a raised flag from the assistant.
Well, I thought, you know, he timed his run perfectly there, but no, they kept a good straight line and they caught him.
Spotted well by the defender, cut it out.
Well, I don't know who the lad saw there, pass.
Well, it's overhit, isn't it? And it's the goalkeeper's ball. And they're going to have to restart with a throw. Well, he's thrown possession away. working well here.
To put them in front, and that's the goal that puts them in front.
Well, they've got the lesser players here, Alan, but they're trying to show that the whole is greater than the sum of the individual parts, and they've got a goal.
What they are, Martin, is a good team. They stick together. They've got the reward here.
And we restart the game 2-1. Torres. Manfredini. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass.
And shoots!
Corner.
Goes for it with a fist. Could make a chance with this tackle.
Oh, can you believe it? It is a penalty. That's going to be a yellow card for this player.
You can't have any complaints.
That's a terrific penalty. Without turning a hair, he made it look easy.
Yeah, I mean, this boy is a composed penalty taker, and he showed it there. Really, really cool strike that.
Game restarts at 2-2. Strong challenge. Good pass, getting it forward. Got to be. Terrific stop. Well, they know their positions here, they know their jobs defending this corner. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Well, they're in a good position here. Warnock. Torres. Here's a chance to move forward from midfield after that interception. They could have got through there, but the defender was absolutely on top of his game. Good forward play from them. They've coped with it well defensively. Sheehan. They've got the ball back by that interception. Well, we're in the last knockings of the game, but we're still on the edge of our seats here. It's that close. Well, we can catch up with the goalkeeper. It's his ball. He's read that, hasn't he, and made the interception. Made it look easy, actually. Challenges for the ball. Played into the middle. A decent fist away by the keeper. We could be in. Well, it's a corner now, and that means a chance late on. There was danger, but he's cleared it. Just seen the board there, Alan. 4 minutes of added time.
Well, there's a little buzz gone around the stadium because they realise that should be enough to get home and hosed.
Torres. Now Bailey. Roux. On to the attack now. I can't remember the last time Oh, what a game. Well, it's our second sighting of this team this season. They started with a draw.
Yeah, I mean, they were OK, weren't they, in that first game, but I think they can certainly do better.
Fasten your seatbelts, this should be fantastic. There's some potential in this move. So they can regroup now, and a goal kick. Loxey. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Well, it's a pretty robust start to the game. It's certainly a foul, but the referee's kept his cards in his pocket. Into the attacking third. The shot's on! That's a good block. In those circumstances, the referee's had a good look at it, but he's decided, fair enough, he's played the ball and not really touched the man, but it could have been dangerous. Rojas. Good interception. And now the shot! And the goalkeeper got across to it. Corner given. Good defending. Good position. Well, he's caught offside, trying to get in behind. He'll say that the pass should have come a bit earlier. Now Drogba. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. He's tried that from long range. Taking the chance with the shot there.
Yeah, thought he might have done better there. Had a bit of time and space. Good position.
Here's Drogba. Well, that pass never looked like reaching its target, and they're away with the ball. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. The goalkeeper will get this one, no problem. They've got the ball back by that interception. Roux. Liverpool here with possession. Could be dangerous. And the referee does blow. The flag was up from the assistant. Facchetti. The pass not completed, really. Trying to stretch the opposition. Drogba! Good work by the goalkeeper. Tight against the touchline, and pretty clear that it was going to end up with a throw-in. Zaccardo. Attacking well here. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. Rivera. Nicely played through ball. They cope with it well defensively. It's a quick break. The ball now with Rochdale. Attacking now. And the cross is in. Drogba! And they've scored now. And the significance is that they're in front. Came close to goalkeeper, actually did get a touch on it. But I think it was a pretty good effort to do that much. Well beaten, really.
Yeah, I don't think you can blame the keeper, Martin. He's looking at his defenders. Why was the lad given so much space?
On to the attack now. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other.
And it's a headed effort at goal. It goes out wide again. Zaccardo.
Supported there as he can head it on to someone who's routine for the keeper. Roux.
This is how they love to play on the break. Shot off! A little too eager to get in behind the opposition, caught offside.
Gerrard with the ball. And the referee blows his whistle. The flag was up for offside. Well, this attack, that was a chance to really get in at the goalkeeper, running off the defender, but he's run offside. And the cross comes in now. No doubt that's a corner.
Shut off now. And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one.
Well, the ball's been deflected out, so it'll be a throw-in. Loxley. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Comes in strongly. That looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down.
Good forward play from them.
And it will go into the middle now. Promising build-up until that challenge.
Played into the middle. And now the shot!
Oh, and it's over the bar.
Facchetti.
Look how quick he reacted.
Could be dangerous. Here's the chance.
He's had to go full stretch.
Here's Drogba.
Made the challenge well.
Gerrard!
Excellent header.
Well, team's all set, and we're ready for the start of the second period. Good reading of the play by the defender.
Here the challenge is a good one. The referee had a good look at that, decided it's just a throw after the tackle.
That's great defending there, stopping that attack.
Tight against the touchline, and pretty clear that it was going to end up with a throw-in.
Able to make a good interception.
Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress.
It's looking good, this move. Throw in here. Well, I guess he was aiming for a teammate, but he certainly didn't find one. Good anticipation by the opposing player there to read the direction of the throw. Attacking now. He's gone in very fairly and won the ball cleanly. That's a good spot by the defender. And this is going to be a throw.
That throw has literally tossed possession away.
Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch.
Defender to it first. Well, he's taken a touch there off the defender. It will be a corner.
And heads it towards goal. The corner has led to that effort at goal, which wasn't far away.
Wasn't far away, and they did well to engineer a few yards of space there.
Cut out by the defender. Trying to switch on the attacking pack. Gerrard! And it's gone for a corner.
Oh, he's really overcooked that. And it's gone all the way out for a throw on the other side.
River. Well, we're two-thirds of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go.
And the cross comes in now. That was a good crossing position, but not a good cross.
And shoots! Goal! They lead by 2 now. Took the chance nicely, and that really has given them much more of a basis for the rest of this match.
Restarting at 2-0.
River. Good forward play from them. Well, there's still time if they can get this goal, but a chance he hasn't been able to take.
Well, it's one of the best opportunities of the match, that, and he knows he should have done better.
Well, that is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. Salgado. Loxy. Into the attacking third. Wants to get at him, and he's...
Well, they've got a set-piece specialist, haven't they? And this might just suit him. That's a fine strike, but not quite what he was hoping for.
Well, when he's hit it, I'm sure he would have thought that was going to bulge in the back of the net. Not quite, though.
20 minutes now remaining. Superb shimmy then.
Well, when you want a player to beat a defender in a one-on-one, he is that boy.
Tackle goes in. Alonso. It's a foul, free kick. Bacchetti.
So they can regroup now at a goal kick.
Oh, he's through. Now the shot! The possibilities were turning into probabilities as the move developed on that counter-attack, and now they'll be reflecting on a genuine wasted chance. On to the attack now. Roux. The pass not completed, really. In quickly.
Well, it will be a throw-in.
Cavano.
looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Tight against the touchline, and pretty clear that it was going to end up with a throw-in. Nowak. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Could pull one back here. Gerrard! Didn't hit it cleanly at all. First touch was good, but he's got to work hard to keep the ball. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. Now Drogba. Undoya. And it will be their throw. Nowak. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. The goalkeeper comes out with a punch. Rakitic, good pass, getting it forward. A disappointing cross this time, I think. That's a corner. A lot can happen in 4 minutes, that's what we've got of added time. Won it back with an interception. On the attack here. Oh, can you believe it? It is a penalty. Did you see anything cynical in that, Alan?
Oh, that is a clumsy tackle. It really is, and no question it was a foul.
He's missed it.
Well, sometimes you can tell in the run-up, and you looked at his eyes, he did not look confident at all.
Attacking now. Promising build-up. There we are. Exciting times. The cup window is opening soon, so all the teams will be looking to move up to qualify.
Yeah, everybody will be trying to get to a point where they'll be confident and playing well, entering that cup window, starting now.
Into the attacking third. And it'll go into the middle now. Shots on here. That's great hands from the goalkeeper to make that kind of save. Cut out the pass. Letalek. Well, they're in a good position here. Had to reach for it and slid into the tackle. Good challenge. Well, they've been thwarted here. Drogba! Referee points for a corner. Crosses in. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. That will help ease the pressure. They've lost the ball in a bad area.
He is a saviour there.
Well, he tried to find his man, but he's only put the ball into touch. There's good progress with this attack. It's nicely worked until that point when it broke down. And now they've got to try and regain possession. Pirlo. Return pass. Manfredini. That's a turnover of possession here. Here's a chance to attack. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. He's gone in strongly and got the ball. It goes out wide again. And in goes the cross. Well, it's a poor cross, not well hit at all. Dealt with by the defending side.
Oh, he showed great anticipation there.
And that will be a throw. Tabano. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. On the attack here. Here's the chance. Looking for the lead. Well, it's a goal kick, but very close. Roux. Could be dangerous. Paris with the ball. And that's across the field to try and switch the play. Rossi. That's a good spot by the defender. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into a... Well, the flag's up. He's frustrated because he is caught offside. Maybe he made his run a bit too soon. Doing well to keep the ball. Very straightforward save for the goalkeeper. The break is definitely on. No need to... Free kick given by the referee. And the defending team might be in trouble. They might regret conceding this. They've coped with it well defensively. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Drogba! It's a chance well taken, and they now lead the game. This is high-class taking of a goal chance.
He's got so much subtlety to his game. Always produces when the pressure's on.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Pirlo playing it, and in he goes with the tackle. attacking well here. Good play from the referee here.
Saw the goal and went for it.
Well, the pressure of getting his team level maybe got to him because he's made a hash of it.
I just wonder whether at the end of this match they'll look back on that chance as the one that cost them dearly.
I know, Alan, this is one of your favourite referees, and he's done well here, hasn't he? He's come back and done the booking, having let the play go on earlier.
Yeah, exactly. You've got to give the advantage to the...
Drogba!
Good try. It was the post, though. There's good progress with this attack. Nicely played through ball. And they've cut it out. Mantovani. Tabano. It's looking good, this move. Papadopoulos. And the added time will amount to 3 minutes at least.
Of 3 minutes added time.
That's a wasted throw. He's given it straight to the opposition. Good challenge here. Defender to it first. So it's... And this is the start of the second half. There's some potential in this move. And he's got his block in and the cross doesn't get into the middle. They've got a corner, and being a goal down, they want to make the most of this. On the attack here.
Goes for goal with the header. Well, he scored, and it's a big moment for them in the match. They've pushed their lead now to 2 ahead. They've played well to this point, but sometimes a 2-goal lead can be a dangerous one. We'll see.
Didn't he get it right? The leap, the plotting of the trajectory as the ball came in, and the contact with the head.
Well, when you can do that, when you can jump like he can, he's such a strong player. Very hard to stop.
Poor throw, straight to the opposition. Roux. Great interception. Papadopoulos. Played back. Attacking now.
Going to try his luck. Terrific stop.
Corner given.
He's got his shot off now.
He's had to go full stretch. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. The break. Hello.
And he's got it up and over the goalkeeper, and he's scored!
There he was, and very, very coolly taken.
Talk about passing the ball into the net. Well, there is a prime example.
Off we go again, 2-1. It's Drogba. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. Gone for the through pass. And then he went, just diverted it away. We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go. Looking to play his teammate through. To bring them level. Struck the post here. The shot's on. Taking the chance with the shot there.
Yeah, thought he might have done better there. Had a bit of time and space. Good position.
Pillow. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. And they've cut it out. Good reading of the play by the defender. Shot on! And behind, off the frame of the goal. What we've got here is the home team winning, but the away team frustrated because it looks like there's a running down of the clock going on here.
Yeah, there's a bit of gamesmanship going on, but you've got to expect that as they try and see out this lead that they've got.
Well, he could be in. Throw in here. "20 minutes of the 90 still to play. They've got the ball back by that interception. In quickly. Mantovani. Roux. Being moved around nicely here with this passing game. That would be a throw. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Tries to punch it away. He tried his luck, but his luck was out. Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation. Looking for an open. And here's the shot. That's a better effort from the goalkeeper. He's not had his best match, but it was a decent stop.
Yeah, a bit of a port in a storm, that. It's not been his best display, but that was good.
Undoya. Well, they're in a good position here. Here's Drogba. Good challenge here. Pirlo. Now, what is the referee going to do here? For the ref, a decision, and the decision is yellow.
I don't think anybody, least of all the player, can have any complaints about that.
Pirlo! That's great hands from the goalkeeper to make that kind of save. Can they hang on to this one-goal lead? The fans are trying to play their part in it happening.
Yeah, and it's the approach that the home team take that will be important. Do you go on and push for another, or just...
And it's a heading chance now. It comes out off the goalkeeper. Well, one team has got a much better ratio of shots to goals than the other. That's surprising, isn't it?
Yeah, they're not stats you would want your manager to see because they've been wasteful in front of goal.
Manfredini. On to the attack now. Pirlo. Referee says play on.
It wasn't a good tackle, without any doubt, but the worst thing...
And the goalkeeper will get this one, no problem.
Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here.
He's blocked the shot well.
A minimum of 3 minutes added time.
Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. Good defending. Pirlo. And the pass has been typical of his day. He's given it away again. And we're looking at the referee, and there goes the final whistle. And the match has finished here 2-1. Well, the manager's not talking about it, but I think the fans will be after this. So, here's the kickoff, the game is underway, sit back and enjoy. He's coming forward with some danger. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. To Kim. Stayed on his feet, did well. Found his teammate well.
This with a chance, he scored! Fantastic start. Really quick off the blocks here. And they've given themselves a terrific boost for what lies ahead.
And has he hit a harder shot than that today? And to find the bottom right, that's brilliant.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Rue. Garida. He went in well. It's Drogba. Here's Kim. On the attack here. Oh, my apologies. Gomez Sanchez. Torrado. Ball goes out of play here quite clearly. An attempted pass, but not a good one. Well, down on the touchline, getting the details about that injury is Jeff Shreves. Jeff.
Oh, horrible injury to his shoulder there. Landed right on top of it. Sore, but he's tough. I think he'll carry on.
And Jeff showing he's right amongst it and knows what's going on down there. Torrado. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Well, they've got the ball back now in the middle of the field. And it's going to be a throw here. Never quite as simple as you think to throw the ball to one of your teammates. There's some potential in this move. Good challenge. Torrado. Let's see what the ref's going to do. Well, top goal scorer, not necessary top tackler. A yellow card for him, he's got to be careful.
Well, as a striker, you can avoid tackling. I know that from experience, so I think he'll have to go in that direction now.
Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Supporting player alongside. Loxley stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Good forward play from them. And in he goes with the tackle.
And now the shot! It's in! Fine moment for them. They've got a firmer grip on the game now. They're 2 ahead.
Well, scoring in any game is worthy of celebration. When you get 2, it is special. And he is feeling that special delight at the moment. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Shots on here. And the goalkeeper. Oh, and that's a penalty. Penalty given, Alan, but no sign of a card.
I think that's fair enough. I think penalty award is perhaps punishment enough.
And puts away the penalty.
Well, he's taken plenty of penalties before, and it showed with that confident strike.
Well, he enjoys the responsibility, and he took that coolly.
Off we go again, 2-1. They could have got through there, but the defender was absolutely on top of his game. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other.
And shoots!
Good stop by the goalkeeper. Comes in with a tackle.
Shot on!
Oh, that's great work by the goalkeeper. Good reading of the play by the defender. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Domitzi. Great interception. We could be in. And here's the shot. And there it is, the goal. And that's the third, the hat-trick. It's a day he'll never forget. Well, there is a saying that things come in threes. They've come in threes for him, a hat-trick.
Not just 3 goals, but he's played really well. His overall game has been top class today.
He's spotted a teammate and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. And they've got to work hard to try and get it back.
Real opening now. It's a fine tackle, but it hasn't cleared the danger.
Schultz. Here's Kim.
He's got his shot off now.
Oh, well saved. Corner kick given. Undoya. Now Drogba. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. He's gone too early, he's offside. They've got the ball back by that interception. And he could get away here. In with a chance. He's kept it out. It is a corner, and they're going to have to defend it.
referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 3
Shot's on!
minutes added time.
Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. To Kim.
Well, they've thrown the ball away there. 45 minutes to go as we start the second half.
Here's a chance to attack. Lovely one-touch football. Going for goal! Great stop. Corner given. Throw in to come. That's a wasted throw. He's given it straight to the opposition. Now he's looking for support. Shots on here. Hit the bar! Roux. Moving forward with some danger to the opposite. Drogba! And he's put it away beautifully. Well, he's doubled up here with his second goal, and he took it in excellent style, just like the first one. Very good game, 3-2. Here's Kim. I don't know whether they'll be able to keep this up. They've still got the lead.
Well, they've come out with that fierce determination that underdogs do have quite often. Determined not to roll over and be beaten, but still some work to do.
The ball now with Rochdale. Could be dangerous. That's a good challenge. Loxley. Palladino. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, it's just a risk that they might get caught out.
And it's been an hour of very good football here. We've still got 30 more minutes to go, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy that as well. It'll be a throw.
Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. No advantage here, the referee stopped it for offside.
Loxley. There's some potential in this move. To Kim. Referee says free kick. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. And it'll go into the middle now. Here comes the cross. And here's the header. That's a spectacular save. Not turning the ball around, he's hung on to it. He's coming forward, and here's the shot. Oh, Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch.
That's a corner. Well, here we've got the possession stats so far for you coming up on the screen.
Well, nothing to split the two.
Shot on! Oh, great work by the keeper. Drogba! And there it is, the goal. It's his third goal. It's a hat-trick today. He's really been on form.
Just touched in off the post, goalkeeper absolutely beaten.
No, it's a wonderful strike, really crisp effort.
Totally remarkable to get back to level pegging. It's a great team effort.
Well read by the defender. Into the attacking third. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Just over quarter of an hour left on my watch. Garida. Spotted that well and intercepted. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. And they're desperate to try and change this game. It's been level and now they're pushing on, looking for the goal that will take them in front. I think there'll be plenty of time added on. There should be plenty of time added on because this is time wasting.
Well, the home team manager is furiously pointing to his watch, so it'll be interesting to see how much stoppage time is played.
To Kim. Now Drogba. It's looking good, this move.
The shot's on!
It's another decent try, but we're still level in this match. Saw the pass coming and got there first.
Trying to stretch the opposition using the wider areas here.
That's a straightforward piece of work for the goalkeeper.
Well, we're playing mind games here as well as the actual game of football. Are they prepared to risk losing to try and win? We're going to find out. It's still level pegging in the closing moments. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. Well, they're in a good position here.
Here's Kim. Tackle goes in. Palladino. Schultz. And the decision for the added time is 3 minutes.
Of 3 minutes added time.
Only a few seconds to go, but they've still got a chance to make this attack really count and win the game.
And Drogba's on the ball. There's good progress with this attack.
Shots on here. Absolutely imperative now that they get this corner right.
There goes the cross. Keeper comes and claims it, and no great risk. It's a great performance, particularly in the circumstances, Alan.
Well, he's done his bit, hasn't he? Grab a hat-trick and he's...